Welcome back, everyone. NicknLex here. Thank you so much for joining me today to this new episode number 3. Let's see how long I can keep up with this. Episode number 3 of Epic Picks with Nick. This is going to be TODD RUNGGREN. Tables Will Turn from the album The Individualist. And this is from supposedly 1995. I'll look it up in a second. But I wanted to say thank you so much, JK, for sponsoring this marathon. I'm so used to saying marathon. For sponsoring this epic video. Now, going back to marathons, I mentioned them in the last videos. Maybe you could still get together on Patreon, do marathons for just the marathon crowd. I know there's a lot of people who enjoy them immensely. You put them on, you listen to them, you do a little bit of work in your house, you have it in the background, like almost like a podcast. And we can still do that maybe just for Patreon. And the cool thing about Patreon, we don't have to worry about them getting blocked. We can actually implement some songs that are forbidden on YouTube, like King Crimson, the Eagles, etc., stuff like that. I know there must be some other bands, but it's just a thought to think about. And then eventually, a month later, they would be, depending on what material it is, and if it doesn't get blocked, because right now, any marathon, any file of 2 songs just gets blocked. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but that's what they're doing. And, that's why I guess, we can have a little bit of fun with the longer songs, like I said in the description, maybe some really cool improvs, maybe some longer jazz fusion songs, progressive epics, classical music, maybe something like listening to, Gustav Holst, The Planets. We never really, we did have time with the marathons, but it was always like will it get blocked? Now we can do everything, pretty much almost everything, there are some instances where videos have gotten blocked because of the video, but now if we add that filter, you don't really see the video too much, maybe you can get away with it. It's just like such a sad thing, because there's other like Rumble that says, hey, yeah, come over, you won't have any trouble. It's just like that YouTube has gotten too big and has too many laws and too many stuff that just doesn't make any sense, so well, for now, let's focus on this amazing musician TODD RUNGGREN from The Individualists. I'll check out the year, but yeah, let's give it up for him. And thank you again, JK, so much for even though the marathon thing right now is not a go, you still are supporting the channel the best way you can. I love it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it from the heart, and I hope this medium will still be fun and all that good stuff. So I'm still gonna do my super long intros that I always do. I know some people hate them, but hey, it's about the community, and I've listened to the community, and if the majority does like me talking, then I'll keep talking, just because one person is like, oh, that's why I think I'm gonna just add the song in the description here, like listen to the song in the description here, you can listen to it uninterrupted, so Tables Will Turn. Here we go. TODD RUNGGREN. I'm gonna pull him up here on Wikipedia in a second. I love to do that as a little bit of a guide, and I also learn from that a lot, So let's see, for example, The Individualist. When did it come out? My God, there's so much on this website. The Individualist. Wow. Solo albums. The Individualist. 1995. I knew. Was this 1995 here too? Yeah, they actually got it right, so that's cool. Okay, here we go with the song. Again, everybody, I hope you enjoy. If you like the video, please like it, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below, all that good stuff. Here we go with TODD.
Water, water everywhere, and city's a jungle again.
Every time that the cycle completes.
Every time that the cycle completes.
It's just like nothing ever had changed.
So
It's
good.
just like nothing ever had changed. Tables will turn. Tables will turn. Tables will turn. Tables can turn.
That bass line.
It was always my hope to repair all those favors that you wouldn't do. Though I took what I could yesterday. When's the crumbs when I'm so hungry now? Tables will turn. Tables will turn. Tables will turn. When will I learn that tables will turn? Tables will turn. Tables will turn. Tables can turn. Water everywhere and not a place to stand. My foundation rests on bedrock, but the bedrock rests on shifting sands, and the wind cries, Merry Christmas, Happy 4th of July. When will I see you again? Sometimes it's just not safe to fly till tables have turned.
So good.
Tables will turn. Tables will turn. When will I learn? Tables will turn. Tables will turn. Tables will turn.
This is the law and we didn't make it. But daily we twisted and bended and break it. And to prove just how little we understand it, we act as if it's just like we planned it. We're in a state of constant evolution, cause it got a small problem with our distribution. And if the balance of power needs arranging, then the situation's got to keep changing. And if you start messing around with the ratio, it's like trying to ride a seesaw solo. Because the further you get from the middle, you throw the balance off little by little. Class distinctions come naturally. You think that can justify the inequity. And the sky goes black while the cities burn. And round and round and round, tables will turn.
Okay, this is so good, and this is our fourth video. We've done some Utopia with Todd. We've done some solo stuff with Todd Rundgren, Alexia, and I. This bass line. I can't really sing it, but I love all the layers of music on top. I love the almost like I don't want to call it rap, but it in a way it is rap, because it's being rap is basically lyrics being sung in a rapid form, in a rapid succession, and usually it rhymes. Sometimes it doesn't, but it is what it is. I love that. I love the addition of it. This is just a really cool musician using all the tools at his disposal. I mean, he's a musician, he's a singer, songwriter, record producer, sound engineer, video producer. This man, like, he knows his stuff, you know. So I mean, he has played with Nas, The New Cars, Ringo Starr, Utopia, and then he has, like, I don't know, 15 albums as a solo artist. This guy's, he knows what he's doing. This is really good stuff. I'm loving it, and it's just catchy, you know. And I love it's from 95. It has a little bit of synth, but it's also not so 80s. It has a little bit more of that 90s vibe. It's really good. I'm loving it, and I love that it's an epic, you know. It's a longer song, and I love that we can play it, you know. So here we go. And let's continue. Very good, very good. Wow, there's so much going on. I would have to, you know, check it out again just to get the whole picture, because there's so much background noise. There's instruments. There's electric guitarist, but doing just like noises and stuff. I really enjoyed it. It sounded like almost like an industrial, like construction site. Like there's so much going on. And if you go back, it's crazy, because there's albums by Todd here from the 70s. So he had been doing this for already, 20 years. Let's see, if we go back just to his solo stuff, 1970, the first album. So for 25 years in the business at that time. And he's not stopping, there is a 2023 album. And a 2022 album, I think this 2023 is a live. Okay. But as you can hear, there's so much going on. It's so interesting. This guy's obviously a multi-instrumentalist, and he knows what he's doing. So, but this was awesome. Thank you so much, JK, for even though, and this is what I like, because this is a deep cut. This doesn't have millions and millions and millions of listens. So maybe you've been a fan for Todd for the longest time, but maybe only the hits, the radio stuff. Maybe this is going to be like, wow, this is a completely different Todd. I like this, that is what I wanted to achieve in the first place with the channel, to listen to stuff, and for us to listen to stuff we never heard before, but also other people experience, new music, and maybe from older artists, So yeah, wonderful. This was great. And I can't wait to show this to Alexia, because the 3 reactions we did together, I did one by myself, were a lot of fun. So yeah, definitely a fan of Todd. And also the way he has changed, from being, this hippie guy with the makeup on, which is more like, the whole what is it called, that era, the glitter and glamour, what is it called? You know what I'm talking about, the 80s, the 80s, and then going into the 90s, and into the 2000s, and then wow, he has done so much. It's crazy, there's so much material from this man. So I'm definitely gonna be wanting to listen to more. But yeah, I love this new format, because yes, even though it's just one song, it's a long song. There's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to pay attention to, dissect. Obviously some more than others. Because some music is more complex. But hey, this was just fantastic, because it sounded very industrial and there was a lot of layers. So I guess this one needs more listens just to take it all in, but I love the bass line. I love the keyboards, the chords being used, the sounds, being incorporated from the instruments, but also sounds just like the helicopters and the whole like noise of it all. It was just really, really cool. So again, let us know what you think. This is like our bread and butter. To anyone who requests a marathon, there's nothing sweeter than to see people show up and say, hey, you know what, this was a cool request. I heard this when I was in high school. I heard this when I was graduating. I just got married. My wife and I, we listened to this together. Stuff like that. Stories like that warms the heart. That makes it all worth in the end, stuff like that. Because music is a time machine. It takes us back. I don't know what you were doing in 1995, so let us know. Did you listen to this when it came out? Have you already stopped listening to Todd at the time? Because it goes back all the way to the 70s, because there is instances where we cover bands that are from the 70s, and then in the 90s people had already dropped off, and this is, I guess, an opportunity to get back on the horse, and check it out. So again, thank you so much, JK. I appreciate your support, your constant support, your love towards the channel, both Alexia and myself. Thank you so much, everyone who has subscribed to this channel. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next one.